me right now are having a big 50 freakout. Amy is turning 50 in 3 months. She has 3 kids.
Yes,
So
I do.
Amy, why are you freaking out?
You know, I was a daughter, a wife, a mom. I've raised 3 kids. They're all off doing their thing. And where's Amy? You kind of lose your identity in all of that. And so it's like, how can I be 50? I remember my mom turning 50. You know, it just flips through and I think, where did those 20 years go? You don't want to be irrelevant. You want to be current. You want to be cool. You want to be hip. Technology, everything.
Well, you know what's interesting is on the outside, doesn't she look cool and hip?
Oh, wow.
Right? But it's like the inside. Well, you know, in researching this show, there's a book that came out that we looked at called Flash Count Diary, and there was such an interesting fact in there. Did you know that one of the only other mammals that goes through menopause is a killer whale? So here's the thing that's interesting about a killer whale. When a killer whale goes through menopause, guess what? She becomes the leader of her family pod.
Oh.
Yes. We women, human beings, we tend to disappear into the background. And I want to change that.
That's awesome.
So, you know what I'm saying? You know, and Amy, you used to lead the pod.
Large
right?
and in charge.
And
Large
now
and in charge,
you are feeling like you're in the background.
Yes.
And so in terms of having an opportunity, that's what we're doing on this show today. You have an opportunity now to redefine a vision for the second half of your life, where you swim from the background up to the front. And to help you do this, I've created this questionnaire. It's called the After 50 Roadmap. It's got 5 simple questions on it, and what it's going to do is it's going to help you define a vision for yourself and bring that vision to the foreground. You can get this thing at melrobbinshow.com. But I'm going to walk you through the 5 questions. So, Amy, what would you spend your days doing if you didn't have to make money doing it?
I want to turn the lens from always looking out and looking in.
What is one step that you could take that would help you explore what that looks like for you? Could you take a class?
Yes.
Okay. What is the class that just popped up?
Boy, this is
What
amazing.
class could you?
I would love to take a writing class.
Boom, there you go.
I really would.
So that's how this works. It has you swim from the background to coming up to the front of the pod and basically going, what do I see for myself and what's one step that I can take? Okay? Great. You sign up for a writing class and now you're starting to explore. I love it. Now, Chiquita, you're about to turn 50.
I am.
Why are you?
3 weeks.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Early happy birthday.
Thank you.
So why are you freaking out?
Well, it's been such a range of emotions. You know, for the first half of my life, I felt like I checked all the boxes. I went to college, I got my graduate degree, I got married, I had a wonderful son, had a wonderful marriage. And now, getting closer to 50, I'm going through a divorce. I'm a newly single parent. My career, I've been in marketing for 20 years, but it doesn't fulfill me the way that I feel like it should. And so I'm wanting to chart the course to live my best life on the second half.
Yes.
Yeah.
You represent the second reason why we freak out.
Okay.
You spent the first half of your life doing one thing, and you hit this realization. Maybe it's because you're going through a divorce. Maybe it's because you spent a lot of time doing what you do in your career, where you go, oh my God, I don't want to keep doing this.
Exactly.
For the second half.
Exactly.
Right? And so it's so important to realize you do have a whole second act.
Yeah.
And so on this, the After 50 Roadmap, here's a question that will get you to help to define this vision for yourself.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
The second question is, who are you jealous of? Like when you think about who's out there in the world, and let me say something real quick. There's a huge difference between envy and jealousy.
Okay. Yeah.
So envy is when you look at somebody and you're like, you don't deserve to have that. Jealousy is, for me, a data point. Because when you're jealous of somebody, there's curiosity there. There's part of you that's like trying to get you to pay attention to something about what they have. That's why you're jealous. So who are you jealous of when you think about who's out there doing something in the world?
You know, I'm glad you defined those two, because I was kind of like, I'm not jealous of anybody, but then when you gave me the definition, for me, it's passionate women. Those women who have it all figured out. Those women who you look at and they know their purpose and they're doing exactly what God created them to do. That's where I want to be.
Do you have a one-upper in your life? You know, the person who loves pointing out how their lives are better than yours. Don't you wish you could say this quote to them? Don't go broke trying to look rich. Right? Yes, keep that one in your back pocket. So, is there a one-upper in your life who's bugging you? I'm gonna let digital sensation Mila tell you what's bugging her about her friend Karen.
You know what's worse than a Debbie Downer? A one-upper. I tell her a boy likes me, and sadly she has 2 boyfriends. She brags about winning, so you're telling me you're number 1. So I feel like number 2. So one up yours, Karen.
One up yours, Karen. Mila, you're not alone. Dell wrote to me, and like you, she's got a one-upper in her life, but her one-upper is named Katrina. And here they are, yes. So, Dell, can you describe what's going on with your best friend here?
Oh, I can describe it, Mel, because Katrina has been one-upping me for years. Everything I do, she has to take it to the next level.
Oh, my gosh. So do you feel like you're guilty of one-upping her, Katrina?
I didn't even realize I was one-upping. Hey, you know, this morning she's like, that lipstick looked nice on you. And I'm like, it does, doesn't it?
It's one-uppertree at its finest, okay? I have been wearing this lipstick for 1 year, okay? Katrina has never thought about this lipstick a day in her life. Her color is normally red, okay? And then all of a sudden, not only does she have the lipstick on, she has the outfit to match. You see what I'm saying? This is one-uppertree. And, okay, I come in, I'm in my green, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling confident, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then Katrina walks in fashionably late today, and everybody's like, oh, you look amazing. Are you cold? Do you need anything? This is perfect.
I'm just inspired by her, you know, but look at the greatness here. Look at your lipstick, looks great on me, this colors. I mean,
Well, I understand that it goes beyond even just the colors.
It goes beyond
So
it, Mel.
you had a hairstyle where you shaved your head.
Yes, I did, because I try to, you know, rock the mohawk, give the people a little something, something, something.
Look at them cheekbones.
Okay?
Look at
And then
that.
guess what Katrina does? She goes completely and shaves her whole head.
it was a big chop. I was like, you know what, I'm done with this hair, chop it all off. And I liked it.
So she's taken your jam like that, and she's taken it even further. and
Even
she is,
further.
Gotcha.
Now people are skipping past my shaved head to be like, Katrina, look at your blondness. Blondes have more fun. It used to be like red, have more fun. Now it's like blonde, have more. Oh, and the guacamole. Okay.
What, guacamole? Wait, what
Guacamole.
about
No,
the
let's
guacamole?
be clear. She makes a fruit salad and puts avocados in
No,
it.
no, I do not
I
make
make
a fruit salad.
guacamole like normal people.
I make a tradition. First of all, when I lived in New York, everybody would like visit me, and I would have my like Caribbean guacamole. It has
Fruit
apples,
salad.
it has mangoes, it has onions, these like different style, you know.
Fruit
And
salad.
everybody's like, "Oh, I just love it, love it, love it." I come back to New York. Katrina now has the winning guacamole that everyone wants to try. With
Chunky.
Red
Red onions, cilantro, garlic, salsa.
Not to mention
Creamy.
the heated, like she fries the flour tortillas and then squeezes something. I mean, I do finish all of her guacamole, but still now.
So I
Still.
understand that she also one-ups you when it comes to travel.
Yes.
Talk to
When
me.
it comes to travel, okay, I go to Alaska, you know what I'm saying? Living my best life, you know? And guess what? I tell Katrina, I'm like, girl, you know, I saw a moose is at the gas station. You know, then she got to call me the very next year talking about, girl, you know, I was kissing an elephant in South Africa. And then I went from South Africa to Abu Dhabi, then back to South Africa.
Look at this.
Then
Look at
Cuba.
this side by side. You've got a dead tree in yours, and she's got an elephant in a tree in hers.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay? And she went to Cuba, Mel. You can't even get into Cuba anymore.
But here's the thing.
So were you trying to one-up her on
I
her vacation?
wasn't. Actually, I went to South Africa on a budget. If she would just talk to the cashiers, you know, they offer the rewards. Hey, you know, just use a reward system. I use points for everything.
Mel.
I was able to go to South Africa with points. I stayed in a hotel with points. Just talk to the people.
Well, you
at the
did keep saying,
Yes.
I'm inspired by you.
I am. Like, who goes to Alaska?
Mel.
Yes. I mean, why does this bug you so much?
Because, you know, when it comes to like things like travel, Katrina's always preaching the, oh, I'm going on a budget. You don't go to 3 different countries on a budget. That's, you know what I'm saying? You go to one place, that's the budget. I'm on a budget. She's not on the budget. You know what I'm saying? This is like 3 times over. This is the ultimate one-upper tree, Mel.